Okay, hello guys, to the third quarterfinal matchup between IceSharks and actaNoNverba, both teams fighting for a chance to qualify to the next stage of A1 Gaming League. We have the Sharks on the blue side as CTs and we have actaNoNverba as the T side players. Now, a lot of high expectations for these teams. Obviously, the Sharks looking really solid throughout the tournament so far. I think Levitator and KTR are the players to have an eye on, whereas for the other side, Wake Robin, Jekko, and Anchor looking extremely distantly. Now, Wake Robin starts with a push, but Drago will find a headshot onto him. Let's see if Drago can find more. Second kill going over to Drago. Snow and Anchor will respond with quick twos, but a 3 versus 2 situation for the T's, and Anchor now is left in a 1 versus 3 situation. Finds another kill onto Drago, but bomb is down on the A side. Excuse me. What can Anchor do? He still has a lot of time. He can make some noise. Both CT players are holding aggressively. Levitator is on the outside, whereas Hyper Lunch is on the side. Now seems like Anchor catches a really nice timing, but Levitator is there. A kill for him will put an end to the round for actaNoNverba and IceSharks with an opening round to start this map. Drago with 2 kills, Levitator down, and Hyper Lunch 1. So Nuke is a really T-sided heavy map, so finding the first kills and finding the pistol round is always crucial. Now we see a 3-man setup for the CTs. Snow would actually find a headshot, but on the other side, Dan with an aggressive kill onto the Anchor. Drago will spot 1. We will take him down. A second one for the CT player. Meanwhile, Hyper Lunch taking 2 kills to finish up the round. A quick round, but a decent hold on the side of the Sharks. Now, our buy will come out from actaNoNverba. We already see 4 AKs and a Galil on the other side. We even have an AVP from Levitator. Like, this is extremely aggressive. Yes, he picked a lot of kills, but still, we see that he doesn't have the helmet. We'll go for the play. We'll look for a kill, doesn't find a shot. Meanwhile, on the other side, the T's are controlling lobby. Some utility is there in the trophy room to block the possible entry from the T's. We see KTR holding Thanos. Sees the flashbang. But still, Levitator looks for something on the outside. Meanwhile, Wake Robin is pushing in control room. Looks for a person in ramp. And potentially the T's would actually go for a play. Dodo finds a kill onto Drago. Meanwhile, Anchor does some damage to KT, but still, nothing that much. Seems like the play will be going for the B play. Serious Dan is already there to face the T's, but Wake Robin with 1. KTR will fall down. Hyper Lunch gets 1 in response, but the bomb will go down. It seems like the CTs are forced to actually save the AVP and the AK. Good entries on the side of actaNoNverba, finding crucial kills to open up the round. Trading whenever it was necessary, avoiding, most importantly, Levitator's AVP. And if they kill him here, this can be actually huge. If Levitator goes down, he will not find the shot. This will put the Sharks in a really bad situation. Dodo will take him down, and if actaNoNverba can somehow take the AVP, they will have a huge advantage. We saw Hyper Lunch going down. Can they take the AVP? Yes, they can. Wake Robin gets it, and we will be donated to Dodo, who had a really solid round. actaNoNverba opening their scoreboard with the first round, and we see that suddenly, because of their aggression, because of Levitator's AVP not paying off, they are now forced to actually go for an eco, and we see the utility paying dividends. Dodo immediately taken down, and Levitator will push aggressively. The orb is once again in his hands. What a mistake there from actaNoNverba, leaving their AVP player outside without any cover, leaving the AVP absolutely scot-free. And let's see if Levitator can actually use it. These are having control over ramp. They will try to rotate through admin. The question is, what is the play? KTR goes aggressive and spots them. Will fall down, but Anchor will do them imaginable snow with 2 kills. Levitator gets a high impact, but can he find a kill? That's the question. No, he cannot. Snow with a triple to get the AVP and get round number 2 for his team. An insanely good play by Snow to keep his team into the game. After Dodo's mistakes, things were not looking good. KTR found a nice pistol kill by pushing aggressively on ramp, but still Snow there to save his team. Okay, so a standard smoke to cover Snow from the outside. Nothing that crazy. KTR actually is on top of ramp, trying to find something. Shooting through the smoke, but still nothing. Drago holding a standard position there with hyper launch, but still nothing that crazy. Let's see what the T's decide to do this round, because I feel like if it was not for Snow, then the round would have been lost. Now Robin down to 10 HP. Ooh, that was a really nice play from Levitator, going aggressively, dealing a lot of damage to Robin and Dodo. Meanwhile, KTR in a battle against Snow. Serious Dan finds the one onto Dodo. Can he find more? He goes for the aggressive peek, but Jeko is there. Now it's on to hyper launch to save the round. Anchor takes a little bit of damage, but will this be the quick rotation through vents, or will they go for the A play? For now, it will be the vents. Jeko will find a rotation, and a big mistake there by KTR and Levitator, who get caught. Anchor with the kill. Hyper launch will respond with 1, but Jeko solid there to put Drago in a 1 versus 2 situation. Yes, Wake Robin is low, and this is possible. Utility use will do a lot of damage, but Jeko on 1 HP. Drago against 2 low players. He will find the first one on Jeko, puts down the smoke. Can he find the second kill? No, he cannot, because Wake Robin is simply like Malco Jordan, sniping him with the grenade, landing on top of him. And a third round for actaNoNverba. It was shaky, but in the end of the day, they somehow managed to pick themselves up and put number 3 on the scoreboard. We see Drago with 7 kills, extremely solid. The economy is not good for the CTs. They will decide indeed to go for an eco round. They need to save. Meanwhile, for actaNoNverba, this has to be an easy round. They should not give away any of their items. Seems like KTR will push aggressively though. Can Jeko spot him? That's the big question. Zeko is ready. KTR goes in. Zeko avoids him. A nice fight. Down to 21 HP. But KTR cannot find much more. Now, what will be the hit? Will they go for a ramp play? Or will they rotate through outside? That's the question. Snow has a lot of information. No player spotted on the outside. Decides not to go for a smoke. Meanwhile, Anchor knows that there is at least one city player on the ramp, but Levitator with a kill will be traded immediately by Zeko, but still this gives a chance to the city players. But Rake Robin with a quick double to shut down those hopes. Bomb will go down. And this is Serious Dan in a 1 versus 3 situation. I don't think that's doable with the pistol. He will likely look for the escape kills, but not really sure whether he can find more. Yes, Drago had a nice opening. Levitator found the gap, but they were immediately traded. Wake Robin was there to get a double. We see Zeko with a double. Snow gets one on the board as well, and a fourth going to the actaNoNverba. And you see the scoreline so far. It has been quite equal. 3 members of actaNoNverba with 5 kills. Snow with 6. On the other side, it has been Drago leading his team with 8 kills, followed by Hyper Lunch and the rest. Now with a full buy, a double orb setup coming out of the CTs, but the T side is just quick to respond. They will go for a really fast play. Drago with a second one. Dodo and Snow take Drago and Hyper Lunch respectively to leave the 2 orbs in a 2 versus 3 situation. What a play there for actaNoNverba. I'm not really sure whether they actually knew a double AVP setup would come from the CTs, but still, it seems like the fast play was the one. But Levitator threw 2 quick kills and left in a 1 versus 1 situation, but Snow extremely solid. We'll get the AVP, we'll get a second, and put a 5th round on the board. Now, as an idea, this was absolutely fabulous coming out of actaNoNverba to play such a fast-paced round, to shake things up, especially against a double AVP setup was just miraculous, right? You were seeing that the double AVPs were actually holding the outside, one outside and one ramp, and they decided to go for a quick A push, which is the absolute counterplay towards the double AVP setup. So props to actaNoNverba. Now Serious Dan will go for the shotgun and find a kill onto Zeko. Levitator is traded on the outside by Snow. The city players will continue with their aggressive play onto Rap. Drago holding with another shotgun near A entry. Wake Robin finds one onto KTR. It seems like the T players are actually quite aware of where the Sharks are coming. They're not going fast, and you see the change in the pace from going... Ooh, that was a nice kill there from Wake Robin. A nice grenade. Anchor will enter the A side. Drago decides to go into the ramp. Will be spotted there by Anchor, who gets a kill in this round. Bomb will go down. And this is Hyper Lunch, left alone, surrounded by the Sharks, but obviously not from his team. Wake Robin is quite close. Probably will spot him. Yes, he does. Hyper Lunch at least gets one. Will escape through outside and try to save the AK. Anchor, Snow are looking for him. They know that he is around. The question is, Hyper Lunch will stay inside lobby. Will survive, gets him, makes some noise, but seems like actaNoNverba's players will not find him. And 6th kill in their favor. Snow stepping up, 9 kills, 3 deaths only. Wake Robin 8 kills, 5 deaths only. On the other side, Drago still the most solid player, but look at KTR, he has not been having the best game of his life, underperforming, not finding a kill 9 rounds into the game. Let's see, Jeko will go aggressive. The shot does not land from Levitator, but he will likely have another chance unless Dodo can kill him. Levitator is low, 22 HP in the back. Let's see, the anchor will use a flash for his teammate. Dodo goes aggressive, will push the B ramp, and Levitator will find him. Levitator will escape through doors, but so much action happening. You see KTR and Levitator both in the ramp. They are trapped. Wake Robin there with a solid kill. Will plant the bomb. So far a triple for Wake Robin. Anchor with 1. And Hyper Lunch once again. He will be forced to save this one, because I don't think he can enter the A side in any way. Solid round from the T side. Wake Robin leading the way. It has been a little bit difficult for the Sharks to find the necessary opening kills. I feel like they're just lacking the necessary setup when holding the A side. We see that they miss some shots. We saw Levitator actually miss his shots onto ramp, which allowed for Dodo to go a little bit more aggressive towards the play. The money on their side is not looking good, and they are forced to actually win this round if they want to stay in the game and make it competitive, because actaNoNverba already has 7 rounds on the T side. Remember, for such a heavily city-sided map, this is crucial. Fast play coming over from Jeko and Anchor. Anchor's already on the side, but Hyper Lunch there to respond. Serious Dan now trying to find his 3rd kill, but he is unable to. And now Levitator left in a 1 versus 2 situation. He will go fast. He will throw the grenade. Can he kill Wake Robin? No, he cannot. Snow will spot him down, but Levitator finds it. Wake Robin once again with a triple kill to take Levitator down and secure round number 8. And guys, what a change in pace for actaNoNverba. We see one round they go super fast, they go super aggressive directly on the A side, just hit, plant the bomb, and that's it. And then other rounds they just like to go for a slow pace game. Like, I'm really amazed of the change in pace they actually offer. Oh, Snow getting some control outside. You know, Jeko looking for something. Levitator playing on his usual ramp position. Not really sure whether this will pay any dividends. We saw that actaNoNverba doesn't tend to go on B through ramp. Their style is more towards playing A, and we see Hyper Lunch's position pays dividends here, securing an advantage for his team. However, Snow has exploited the outside. They will push through Secret, most likely, unless they want to change pattern, but we see a first push from Secret coming out of actaNoNverba. Drago and Hyper Lunch, they're holding, but it will be on Serious Dan to actually save some time, and he does it. He finds the kill onto Dolan. Meanwhile, Levitator kills Wake Robin, but Jeko extremely solid. Unfortunately, Snow Cannot find the kill there. Will take some damage. Two people already on the B side. Snow doesn't have a lot to do here. Will take Series down. But unfortunately for him, KTR is there with his first kill in this game and a third round for the Sharks. Finally, they get one back on the board and make it at least a little bit more competitive, as the last rounds have not gone in their favor. Let's see if they can bounce back. 2 AKs, 2 M4s and 1 AVP on the side of the CTs. Meanwhile, a 4 AK setup plus 1 Galil for the T's. Let's see, Wake Robin will find a kill onto Revitator, but Serious Dan kills Snow but falls down to Anchor. Dolan responds with another one, but Hyper Lunch is there to at least make it doable for the CTs. Wake Robin continues with the solid game and puts Drago in a 1 versus 4 position. Oh, Drago is behind Anchor. He can make this work. Anchor has no idea. Will turn eventually and get headshotted, but still both T players are already on the B side. They know where the CT player is, and Drago has to pull something out of his hat because it is looking desperate. Will he check the corner? No, he will not. Easy kill for Wake Robin, who does another triple kill. Like, this guy is insane. Look at this, 17 kills, 1 assist and 6 deaths so far in the game for Wake Robin. This is definitely the guy to watch in this match. On the other side, KTR still struggling. Only 1 kill. Not the performance we wanted, but still, look at this. They're once again changing the pace. They just go for the aggressive play. This time on ramp. Levitator now is there. We'll try the hold. We'll headshot Dodo. But see, still, we'll go for the fight. Finds a second one. Wake Robin is there to trade. And this will force a rotation out of the CT players. You see, they try to go through ramp. Fire is there to block them. And we'll find Hyper Lunch. It's Owen Drago. Can he find more? Seems like the answer is yes. KTR blinded. Finds one onto Wake Robin. And Jekko has to do it. He somehow has to save the game for his team, but he's not able to. 4th round in favor of the Sharks. 9-4 the overall score line. I feel like if Sharks can actually take 2 more rounds, they can make it competitive in the next half. Otherwise, if actaNoNverba goes 11-4, I think it will be pretty much over for the Sharks, unless they can miraculously make the comeback happen. 9-4. actaNoNverba changing things up. We saw the last time the push on ramp. Now they go for a push outside. Serious Dan will go down. KTR training a kill. 4 T's outside. Levitator will find Snow. And this will make an advantage for actaNoNverba. Anchor now. We'll trade 1 to KTR, but a 3 versus 4 situation in favor of the Sharks. Wake Robin will go down. Anchor is looking for something. He has the AK. It is indeed possible. He will go through roof. Oh, Hyper Lunch is there, and Hyper Lunch will take the kill. A double for him, and a 5th round for the Sharks. Last round in the half, as I mentioned. If Sharks are able to take this one, they can make it more competitive. It's still not lost, but look at the Wake Robin. This guy has 20 kills in just 14 rounds. What a performance by him so far. Aggressive utility. Levitator has the AVP on the other side. It's a scrappy buy from actaNoNverba. But look at Jekko. He's already on the B side together with Anchor. They found their way through ramp and they will get the plant. Now, Snow's position and Dodo's is crucial, and you see why. They managed to find a kill onto KTR. Yes, Levitator will trade one, but Anchor finds Levitator. Now Drago is the one who has to save this round for his team. A 2 versus 3 situation. An M4 series down finds kill, but they don't have any time. They don't have any time. Snow will be there and he will potentially cut it. Yes, he does. Drago left alone against Jekko, but this will be the round in favor of actaNoNverba. 10-5. We'll be back after the break. Ten to 5 the scoreline. IceSharks trailing after not showing their best performance. On the other side, actaNoNverba led by Wake Robin, who has an extremely good performance this game. Let's see what the Sharks can actually do on the T side. Will they go for a fast push though? Seems like yes, they will go for Hurt, or at least Series Dan. Levitator finds a kill onto him and this opens the A side completely. Jekko is up there. We'll look for something, but they know where he is. Can he find something? He will get headshotted. Down to 48. Smoke will block heaven. On the other side, Snow. He has to push. He has to go for something. He is in lobby. Jekko still in heaven. Anchor will take one. Snow responds with a quick kill. And suddenly Snow, the last man standing, but Serious Dan. What a great showing there. Double kill for him, a double kill for Levitator. Drago with a 1. And IceSharks starting this half nicely. 2 AKs, 2 Galos, and 1 MP10. On the other side, actaNoNverba will go for a nearly full eco round. Only Dodo with the Deagle. Let's see now. Jekko will be found there. Wake Robin finds afterwards. Snow returns 1, but Drago is there to kill him. 4 quick kills for IceSharks, and now it is only Dodo with this Deagle. Can he find at least one? Yes, he can. Finds Hyper Lunge, but will be taken down. Levitator is there with a quad kill and a 7th in favor of Sharks. Now this is what I mentioned earlier, right? So the Sharks managed to actually at least make it to 10 and 5, which gives them the possibility to come back in this game. You see that the buy is insanely scrappy on the side of CTs. Ooh, this is interesting. So apart from the Deagle, we have Dodo coming in with the Negev, and we see that Anchor's position already pays dividends. Snow finds 1. Wake Robin will take 1 on Drago, eventually kills himself, but still 11th round in favor of actaNoNverba. Yes, it was scrappy, but this buy paid dividends for the CT players. Now KTR will try to go for something aggressive. Levitator fighting on Zylu. Hasn't found anything yet. Meanwhile, Jekko in a bad position is found by Hyper Lunge, who kills him and at least gives hope to the Sharks. Hyper Lunch will be taken down by Dodo. Meanwhile, Wake Robin taken down by Drago. Sirius down with another headshot. And this puts Snow, who's gonna fall down, and actually Anchor is in a 1 versus 4 situation. Yes, he will kill Levitator, but this was an equal round on the side of IceSharks. And suddenly, after fighting some kills, they are in a 3 versus 1 situation against Anchor. Will he go for the save, or will he try to clutch this one? He has a kid, he has a full armor, and he has a single flashbang. Finds one onto Sirius Dan. Now, will he expect that Drago will be there? No, he will not. Drago with a solid kill, a third for him this round. And IceSharks put number 8 on the board. So, money has been equalized on both sides. You see that, yes, IceSharks have a little bit more money as they won the last several rounds. Meanwhile, on the CT side, it looks kind of desperate. They don't have a lot of the things they would usually need. You see, yes, Dodo has an orb and actually finds a kill onto ramp against Levitator. Some utility used to put the fire down. Let's see what the T's decide to go for. This still sticking in lobby. They are debating over their options. Anchor will take some damage from the fire. Oh, KTR goes for an aggressive play. Can he find someone? The T's have control over ramp, but Anchor is there hiding behind the box. Drago will trade him, but a one-man advantage in favor of actaNoNverba. They have been holding their positions nicely. It will be on Dodo. Oh, but he doesn't actually go for the ramp defense, right? So Drago will hide. Will go for an aggressive peek and finds Dodo. What a great flash there by Hyper Lunch to support his teammate. Wake Robin still holds heaven, but Bomb will go down. And a 3 versus 3 situation. Can the CTs find their way? Snow will go through tunnels. Jeko kind of slow, but will use the vents. Wake Robin finds one to secure an advantage. One kit on the side of the CTs. Will they go? They don't have a lot of time. Jeko finds one onto Hyper Lunch. Snow is there with another good kill. And Wake Robin will nicely defuse the bomb. It looked shaky, but in the end of the day, actaNoNverba managed to somehow pull it out together. Okay, round number 21. Let's see if the Sharks can actually put themselves together and make it a bit more competitive. So far they have been able to do so, but it is quite tough doing so on the T side. They need to find some openings. KTR and Levitator will look for something towards Silu. I don't really know why both of them are actually looking from Silu. They're probably expecting that a CT player will play more aggressively. But so far this has not been the case. Dodo holds garage. Seems like the Sharks tend to actually go for more aggressive plays onto the ramp. A Hyper Lunch will try to look for something, but Sirius is down, and Drago find 2 on Snow and Anchor respectively. Now this puts the rest of the Sharks in a really tough situation. It will be on Wake Robin to hold it for his team. He finds one, Can he transfer? No. KTR solid with his 7th kill. Bob will go down. And now Dodo and Jeko in a 2 versus 4 situation. Immediately Hyper Launch is there, prepared for Dodo coming, and Jeko will probably look for something here. He will fish. KTR is there, but so is Levitator. No need. KTR fights one. He's second this round, and that's 12-9. So, an eco round coming out of actaNoNverba. The double AVP setup stays on the side of the Sharks. The question is, oh, we see a full stack on A. The Sharks will likely take their time with this one, considering the double warp setup. If they can somehow spot the actaNoNverba place who are actually pushing aggressively, and Drago, he finds one on anchor, but still will be taken down. Hyper Launch is there. Takes a double, but nothing more. And suddenly Jeko will find another one to series down. We'll try to do something, but it's simply not enough. KTR steps up, and that's a 10th on board for the Sharks. Things started to look messy for actaNoNverba. They'll have to go eco again. You see, the money is not looking good for the CT players. 23 kills on Wake Robin, still leading the charge, but on the other side, Drago stepping up with 24 on himself. Some utility used in hut. It will be tough for the CTs to hold. They cannot allow themselves to go aggressive, especially against the 2 orbs that are there. It will likely be a B hit. Dodo will go down to series down. Weak Robin now has to rotate. Snow is still outside. Anchor the only player to hold the line. If the T's decide to go for it. Oh, Anchor finds a nice headshot onto Levitator. And the T's will likely lose this orb, but they found 2 kills. So it is doable. Series down with another one on Wake Robin. A triple kill for Wake Robin. Anchor has the AVP. He has to try and save it. The hunt is on. They know where he is. Oh, but Anchor no scoping Hyper Launch. We'll put the smoke down and try to save the orb. Take some damage, but KTR, look at this aggressive play. It will not pay dividends as he will fall down. Anchor is still alive, trying to find something, and a 3rd no scope for Anchor. A 4th kill for him, and he manages to save the orb. What a play! Yes, they lose the round, but still. He not only saves the orb, but takes 4 people with him. And we're gonna have a boss. I didn't expect this to come out. Yes, the Sharks managed to find the entry kills. They found the advantages. They landed their shots. Utility was good, but Anchor, the only man to hold the B, he finds the timing on Levitator, takes him down, and from there, one after the other, just IceSharks players throwing themselves. And what a great usage of the smoke there. Like, Levitator put this smoke and planed around it so beautifully. Unfortunately, we cannot get a replay, but what a great play from actaNoNverba. And now they have the full buy. You see, money is once again good. Helmets, Kevlars, A lot of utility for the CTs. 4 M4s and 1 AVP for Dodo. On the other side, the double AVP setup is alive with 3 AKs. Let's see how this one will go. Round number 24. From here onwards, every round counts. Every round is important for both teams. Remember, whoever wins here qualifies for the next round of the A1 Gaming League. KTR holds a good position onto Secret and finds a beautiful headshot onto Anchor. The aggressiveness out of the CT player does not pay dividends, as KTR was ready and waiting. Now, ramp is open. There's only one player holding it, and that's Snow. If they can kill him down, unfortunately, Hyperlunch cannot do the job. A second one for Snow. KTR responds with a headshot. Second for him, and a 3 versus 3. The B side is completely open. You see Jeko, Wickrobin, and Dodo, who's just taken down by KTR, were not in position, and Bomb will go down. Can Jeko find something? He is spotted. Wickrobin will try to go behind them. Levitator finds a kill on Jeko. Wickrobin goes down. A triple kill for KTR. And we're equalizing the scoreline 12-12. What a great comeback by the Sharks. They somehow manage to stay somewhat even, going 10-5 in the first half, trailing with 5 rounds, and now going back into the game. And this is an equal round on the side of actaNoNverba. This is actually great for the Sharks. If they can find the quick kills, and Hyperlunch does not waste any time, finds the second one onto Snow, and now the B side is open. But seems like the T players do not know it still. Jeko goes down to Drago. Jeko will go through the smoke, but it doesn't pay any dividends. Double kill for Drago, double kill for Hyperlunch so far, and it has been only Dodo to try something, but it's simply not enough. 13-12, and the Sharks just marching forward. 27 kills for Drago, 20 kills for Sirius Dan, Levitator, and Hyperlunch. And even KTR stepped it from having one single kill until the 9th round to already 12 in round number 26. What is happening to actaNoNverba? It seems like it's simply not been working on the CT side for the Acta players. Snow misses his shot onto Hyperlunch. You know how Drago will take some damage in low B. We are fighting now. Hyperlunch will go aggressive, will get spotted by Dodo, who takes him down with the AVP. A nice kill secured there for the T side as Dodo goes down. And a 4 versus 4. Oh, Jeko will find Dan. Headshots him right in the face. Meanwhile, Wickrobin finds another one onto the Levitator, and suddenly, after finding an opening kill, IceSharks are put in a 1 versus 4 situation, and all their hopes are on KTR, who misses his shot, will go down to Anchor, and actaNoNverba pick it up 13-13. Another full buy coming in from both teams. Money are not looking good for neither of the team. Whoever loses here will be put in a really tough situation. Decisions have to come, and let's see who will make the better ones in this game. I'm sorry for the lag, guys. Unfortunately, my computer is a bit bad. But interestingly enough, in going back into the game, the T's already found their way towards B side. Snow takes Levitator, but Hyper Lunge is there to respond with a kill. Jeko will have to rotate. Dodo now. Excuse me. Jeko finds an assisting kill after going down. Anchor with one. And Drago and Hyper Lunge. Left in a 2 versus 3 situation. It does not look good for Hyper Lunge, who will be eventually killed, and Drago now forced to save his team. He has a full kit of utility. But Wake Robin is there, and Wake Robin will kill him. One kill for nearly all of the CT players. Dodo the only one with a double. And now the T's have to make a decision. Do they force, or do they save their money to try and go for an overtime? Already an AK for the Levitator. In a safe coming from the T's. They will play for an extra time. Would they go for a fast play? That's the question. Wake Robin manages to take one onto Hyper Lunge. Meanwhile, the rest of the T's, apart from Levitator, who was killed, are in lobby. Jeko finds one onto Series Dan, and things are not looking good for the T's. Drago will escape. KTR still hiding in the smoke, trying to find something through Squeaky. But Wake Robin, he's waiting for him, and he will find him. A double kill for Wake Robin, a double kill for Jeko. And Drago, he will try, but I don't think it will be enough. 15th round in the back for actaNoNverba. After going 12 to 12, 13 to 13, they will find themselves with a match point and the possibility to qualify for the next round of A1 Gaming League. But of course, first, actaNoNverba has to wait for the time to elapse. Drago is looking for something at least. He will go for Jeko. Finds a nice headshot, but gets spotted there by Wake Robin. 15 to 13. And we're moving on to potentially the last round in the game. You see an SG actually coming from KTR, who will go for somewhat of a bold decision here. Spending a lot of money, but obviously that can be potentially their last round. On the other side, Dolan has his orb. 1K AK in the hands of Jeko and 3 M4s. Not a lot of utility there on the side of IceSharks. You have some in the hands of Dragon Levitator, but nothing that much. They will go for a fast secret play. Don't know if they will be spotted. They will successfully go through it. Now Levitator leads the charge. He will go in ramp. We'll be waiting for a rotation, but will he find something? Seems like the CT players are aware as Anchor finds a kill onto Hyper Lunge. Dodo with a nice snipe onto Drago, and things are falling apart for the Sharks. Anchor with one will not find much more than losing 70 HP, but still the Sharks are in the game. B side or A side? That's the big question. They still have a minute, but Snow and Jeko are holding B side. Dodo is waiting for them on ramp, and Wake Robin is in dark. 45 seconds. Where will they hit? They will go through outside and try to go through hell. KTR, nice headshot onto Dodo, but there's still one player there. Wake Robin holds it strongly. Bomb goes down but not planted. And now Serious Dan left in a 1 versus 3 situation. He doesn't have enough time. He will use his utility flash to blind him. 10 more seconds and 3 players there to kill Serious Dan. And this is actaNoNverba qualifying for the next round.